Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Kunal Patel and today I'm going to start a new video series that is machine learning, right? So as we know that today this machine learning terminology is very trending, right? So in this video tutorial I'm going to explain each and every term which are related with the machine learning in a detail, right? And I'm more towards the practical approach. Okay, so you might not find that much theoretical portion in this video, but I guarantee that you will find all the practical approach by doing yourself in this particular video series, right? So today we start with the introduction. In this first video we are going to start with the introduction. So let's start our journey with this machine learning, right? So before jumping onto the machine learning, first of all, these are the three important terms which every day comes in our mind, right? Okay, what is data engineer, what is data analyst, what is data scientist? Okay, so before going further, you must understand the difference between these three terminologies, right? Either you can be a data engineer, you can be a data analyst, or you can be a data scientist, right? So what are the roles and responsibilities of each of these particular terms, right? So let's start with this. First of all, there is a basic model in this particular data processing, right? So first is a data warehouse, okay, where actually you will find all kinds of data, right? And that particular data you will fetch from the particular sensors like IoT, okay, or the third party APIs, right? So from that you will collect the data, okay, and you store that, and that is known as the data warehouse. Second is, after collecting the data, the next step is exploratory data analysis, right? So that particular data is not in particular format, okay? So it may be a structure, it may be unstructured, and it may be a clean, it may not be a clean, okay? Some missing values are there. So all that particular processes are going to be carried out in this particular phase, that is exploratory data analysis. After that, successfully cleaning your data, you need to create a model, okay? So in machine learning we are going to create a model, and with the use of that model we are going to train our algorithm, machine learning algorithms, okay? And based on that we are going to predict something, okay? So you need to create a model, perfect model for that. And after successfully creating a model, after successfully train your particular algorithm, last step is model deployment, okay? So the model deployment is the actual deployment of your application in a real time, right? Suppose, say for example, that we are finding so many applications related with the machine learning, okay, like a Siri. So when you say, hey Siri, and what is the temperature right now, and Siri will respond to you, right? Then in a Facebook you will find the face detections and each and every terms, auto suggestions, and each and every terminologies, right? So these are the particular applications, and that is the actual deployment in the real time, right? So these are the four major tasks you need to perform, right? So now let's understand what is the role of each of these three. So first of all, there is a data engineer. So the job of the particular data engineer is to collect that particular data from any means of, right? And that particular data they stores in the data warehouses, right? And that data engineer has to manage that particular data, right? And it need to forward that data to the particular data analyst, right? And the data analyst will do some cleaning stuff, then it performs some exploratory data analysis steps onto that particular data. Okay, and the major role of data scientist comes over here. The data scientist must have a knowledge of all these three areas, right? That first is the exploratory data analysis, it need to perform model creation, it need to perform, and the model deployment it need to perform, right? So the data scientist roles and responsibilities are major than data engineer and data analyst, right? So data engineer only concerns with the data collections and managing the data, whereas data analyst has to only focus on exploratory data analysis, right? But if you choose your career as a data scientist, then you need to have knowledge of each and every term, right? So this is the basic difference between these three terminologies, right? Now after that, if we go for the another important trending terminology, that is known as the data science, right? So before going to machine learning, we need to understand what is the meaning of data science. Okay, so the data science means it would be applying some scientific skills on the top of data so that we can make this data talk to us. Okay, so I have captured this image from the internet, right? And you will easily find these images on the internet. So here the data science means data plus science. Okay, and it comes together as a new term that is called as a data science, right? So here in this you need to deal with the data as well as the science. After that, if you consider that, then data science is an umbrella, the term which encompasses multiple skills and the scientific skills, right? So if you talk about the data science, then you must have a knowledge of data visualization, data manipulation, statistical analysis, and the machine learning. Okay, right? So let's understand each and every term one by one, that these particular techniques that data science comprises. Okay, so first of all, what is the meaning of data visualization? Then data visualization is an essential component of data scientists skill set. So in a simple term, the data visualization can be considered an amalgamations of the science and design in a meaningful way, right? So here we are going to apply some scientific algorithms and some designs, right? And based on that, we are going to plot different types of graphs. Okay, so either you can use a matplotlib, either you can go for a plotly, either you can go for a Seaborn, right? So these are the different Python libraries available with us to draw these particular graphs. Okay, and based on that you can analyze the data. The next is the data manipulations, right? So normally we have collected a raw data, right? And which can be collected from the different sources, and that data is extremely untidy, and drawing interference from this untidy data is too difficult. Means there are some missing values, there are some garbage values in that. Okay, there are some you can say unorganized way data can be draw from the different resources, right? So you have to have clean and that particular data first of all, and you have to collect a meaningful data from it. Okay, then the data manipulation techniques help us to refine the raw data and make it more organized, so that finding insights from the raw data becomes easy. Okay, so here whatever data you are collecting, okay, that is raw data, you need to apply some manipulation techniques onto the raw data, and then you will have organized data. Okay, and that particular data is meaningful for your data analysis. Next is statistical analysis. Again, it helps us to understand data through mathematics, right? That mathematics equations helps us to understanding the nature of data sets. You will find the mean, median, variance. There are lots of statistical functions, right? We have already studied in my Panda series, so you can go for that. And also in exploring the relationship between the underlying entities. Okay, and the last is the machine learning. Now the machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence where we teach a machine how to learn on the basis of input data, right? So this is where we build a scientific models for the purpose of prediction and classifications. Okay, right? So I hope you understand all of these terminologies very well. Okay, and we'll meet in my next video for further informations regarding in these particular fields, right? Okay, so stay tuned and please subscribe to my channel for more updated